Just about to get underway here. We've got the New Jersey Thrashers against New Jersey BIC. BIC's last year's defending champs. They started off 1-0, and the Thrashers fell to the Bulldogs last week by a score of 20-18, only 2 points. Got Jimbo up here helping with the announcement today.
Yeah, thank you
Glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Ex-player, knows a lot about the game.
A lot about these teams.
What do you think about this matchup?
I mean, from what I saw last week with BIC, I had my restrictions on it, but a lot of the strengths they play into are a lot of the Thrashers' weaknesses. So Thrashers gonna have to pull something out to beat BIC. I mean, it's gonna be a close matchup, but I think BIC is gonna edge them on this one.
I think the Thrashers are going to get after CP3. I mean, CP3 had a great game last week, but the Bulldogs were giving him all time in the world to throw. They were under the philosophy, as long as he doesn't run, we're good, and they were getting no pass rush. So I'm looking for the Thrashers to get after CP3, and we'll see how he does under pressure.
Yeah, the Bulldogs were their strategy was a little confusing. They were sending just one person and spying the other two, so it gave them plenty of time to find open receivers, and in the end, that's actually the Bulldogs' demise, unfortunately, at the end of the game. So, but the Thrashers like their old school approach: send 3, maybe 4, and they, but their biggest weakness, if anything, will be just one-on-one coverage with these receivers from BIC.
About to get underway here with the opening throw-off. Looks like the Thrashers are going to receive. Not sure who they got back there to return.
Looks like we're ready to throw off here in Asbury Park. And here we go.
It's out at about the 25. Ooh, big hit.
That's a good way to start the game. Nice hit, get some contact going.
Thrashers set to take over on offense here. First possession. These guys like to run the ball.
Yeah.
You know? So they pride themselves on their running game. They got some good guys on the offensive line. And we're going to see. They're going to mix it up right now.
Yeah, Tom Mascaro and Soltis, they put an old school approach together with their offense. It's very run heavy, very outside gap, a lot of it. This is the first time I think I've ever seen them start off in a pass protection type play. We'll see how this one plays out.
Give to KC. He's trying to left sideline. Maybe pick up of about 2. I've seen them give him the ball a couple times last week too.
Yeah, a lot of direct handoffs for KC. He's got ridiculous speed. He's tall. He's got a long range. Definitely can get into open space quickly, and it can get pretty scary from there. So it's a good person to have hold the ball on first down. Looks like the Thrashers also have Bobby Newman out there playing. I guess that's a fullback, along with their running up alongside their offensive line.
Gerald keeps it himself. Not much. But they're chipping away. You know, it's a manageable third down. Keeps BIC's offense on the field if they can convert here.
Yeah, it's about a 3rd and 4 right now, yeah.
Just a passing down?
I would go to the air here, maybe something short. They got Morrison playing down here at the receiver spot. He's a good possession receiver. He knows where the sticks are to get the first down, so that's who I would look to on this play. And it looks like QB's got the same idea.
Going deep. Got KC. Couldn't come up with it.
Looks like we got a flag on the play on the Thrashers.
Let's see what this call is. Looks like we got a holding against the Thrashers. Going to push him back even further. Bobby Newman's not happy about that.
Not at all.
Guess it's on him. going to make it a 4th and about 15. I'm sure they're going to throw off here.
Oh, looks like BIC accepted the penalty.
Oh, oh yeah, so it's 3rd down. Sorry about that.
That's I mean, I understand it's not as a manageable 3rd down as 3rd and 4, but I would have just punted and put the offense back out there for BIC. This is a
Yeah, I don't know why I give the Thrashers another shot. They're in about 15.
Giving about 6 yards on Keith here on the bottom.
Another flag on the play.
Oh, we got a hurry up offense here. Looks like they got Nick lined up to the outside. Looks like they're going for Nick. Yep. That was a beautiful interception. Really had to torque his body a certain way to make that type of catch. That was a great interception.
That's why you got to leave that lens thing open the whole time. Don't close it at all. But now you got to close it and open it again to see if it resets itself. Pull the HDMI cable out of the back and put it back in.
So it looks like BIC's got the ball. About the 38-yard line. CP3 at quarterback. No Courage today. There's no Courage Mosley today. It's going to be a different view considering he ran for a good chunk of yards last week. First down, going to the air.
Hey, try unplugging the HDMI and plugging it back in because I lost your feed for some reason. Make sure all the connections are plugged in.
Looks like BIC's going to the air, first down. Oh, hit on the quarterback. Wow, Lambert put a vicious hit on CP3. That was a vicious shot. Looks like the Thrashers are wasting no time sending 3-4 per play.
Yeah, they're going to get after him. You can't let CP3 have time back there.
Yeah. This team's got a lot of. I'm looking at the Thrashers defense right now. There's a ton of speed out there. You know, with Lambert and Kaufman, and you got Chris Soltis playing back at safety. He's also got a lot of speed to him too. Good cover guy. And then Sparks is out there playing linebacker.
Got you back.
See if the three-headed monster on BIC's line can respond.
Looks like he left a little early on the snap. Lambert's got him again, maybe. You know, Soltis, is that Soltis playing D back there?
Yeah, that was Chris Soltis.
He's real underestimated, man. One of the better D backs in the league. Gives up a little height, but guys don't get open on him.
No, he's a very underrated cornerback. He's always in the right place at the right time. He's not really a guy for picks, but he'll definitely he'll knock the ball out of there on like a good third down. Definitely a clutch corner to have. So looks like we got 3rd and 10. It's the first time I've seen BIC actually go to 2 back-to-back pass plays. This is interesting from them. I think a lot of that has to do with missing courage. So we'll see what they can do from here. Drops back to pass. He's got a lot of time. He's going to take some space, but Thrashers are right there to read it. Good coverage there by Lambert. Really solid coverage. Set up about 4th and 4. Looks like BIC's going for it on 4th and 4. It's a risky play, but
Yeah, you know, a lot of risks last week too. So
yeah,
we'll
I guess
see.
when you
I
got
play with the Thrashers.
yeah, when you got the quarterback like that, I mean, you can do a lot with your feet. But the Thrashers looked like they knew exactly what he was kind of getting into. They knew they needed to spy him. They knew they need to watch him. And having Kaufman as the spy, that's pretty scary. That looks like he's taking off, and he'll be stopped short.
Big stop.
Big Bear, nice tackle.
He's an immovable object in the middle of that defense, man.
He's a wall.
Oh, yeah.
He's a wall. That's the only way I can say it. I mean, and he's going to have his hands full today, and I guess you can really say vice versa, too, with Fernando playing at center. He's Big Fern's got a lot to handle today.
Yeah, when you got a guy that big, you just got to get position on him. You're not going to move him.
Oh, absolutely. He's got like a Vince Wilfork type body to him. He's got, you know, it's if you're going to run something up the middle, you better make sure he's covered both times.
Here we go, single back set. 1st and 10, Thrashers.
Oh, we got a jump in the backfield. So this was something interesting, the first drive for both teams. If you noticed it, both teams that are very run-heavy offenses, neither of them ran the ball on any of their plays.
Well, the Thrashers came out running, little jet sweep and stuff.
Yeah, it was really like the only, but it wasn't like a direct like type of standard handoff. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of meat in the middle of both of those teams.
Yeah, this is gonna be a heavy. This is a heavy lineup for both teams. It looks like I don't see him out there right now.
Against the Thrashers, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah. Here we go.
There goes Little
Around
Boat.
the middle. And
Not
now you can see why a lot of plays aren't really going up the middle today. Both teams just they know how to crash the middle. Also looks like BIC is without Stansbury today. Another big nose guard. Another crucial piece that BIC defense is Stansbury. He's actually doesn't look like he's out here today against the Thrashers. Single setback, pistol formation, fake the handoff. BIC sending pressure. Looks like he's about to take off. Another good run on 2nd down to set up a manageable 3rd down. Really good blocking on the outside edge.
He's real efficient, that quarterback for the Thrashers. Thrashers quarterback's real efficient, man. He can run. He's smart. Doesn't take a lot of chances. He's got a good drive going here right now.
Absolutely. Looks like we got single back, shotgun formation. BIC's not really giving much of a cushion here, and they shouldn't. It's 3rd and 4 on no back set. Look to see a QB run right now.
He's in trouble.
Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. Is that no, that's not him. I thought that was Stansbury on the tackle. All right, we got about a 4th and 7, 4th and 8, and looks like the Thrashers are going to be punting off. Looks like they got, as their wingers, they got Mitch and they got Brandon, 2 fast wingers. So we'll see how this goes. Here comes out that BIC offense coming out right now. Looks like they put Smoke at receiver. Here we go. Set up BIC second drive. We got 1st and 10. Looks like they're on the 6. Two wide set, single side or both side left. Shotgun set. Handoff. Gain of about 4. Maybe give him 3 or 4 on the play. So got about 2nd and 6. Split wide left. Got 2 receivers, right and left. Shotgun set. Looks like the Thrashers are showing stun of 5. We'll see who goes and who doesn't. That's a good hitch by Smoke. Set up a 1st down.
Good hookup for CP3. You know, he stood tough in the pocket that time. He's taking a couple shots today, but now he's running some intermediate routes. It's a big 1st down right there. Still 0-0 here in the 1st quarter.
Looks like here they're setting up Twins right. Oh, nope, they're switching out of it.
Give up the middle, nothing doing.
Nice
Is that
tackle.
Lambert?
That's Lambert. Nice tackle on the play.
Yeah, Kaufman and Lambert, 2 tough linebackers I have to deal with, man.
Yeah, 2 very good open field tacklers. They read out the ball. It's good. It's good. A good piece to add to with Lambert onto that defense. I mean, he might be the missing piece they needed. Looks like the Thrashers sent 5. Oh, they did a dump off to James.
Is that enough for a 1st?
Yes, it was. It looks like it. The chains are moving. Looks like they just had enough to make it a 1st down. Smart heads-up play by CP3.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks like the Thrashers are wasting no time sending the house on 2nd and 3rd downs. Leaving the corners in one-on-ones. Looks like Troy just checked into the game, number 1 for BIC. Another very solid deep ball threat. Looks like Chris will have his hands full today. Got Twins right.
This is where he could punish you. Good gain there for CP3.
Yeah, that's where CP3 can hurt you. All right, looks like Gonzalez just checked in for the Thrashers. So we'll see. We're going to see a lot of a pass rush. McGee just checked in. 2 decent pass rushers, looking to make some noise with Kaufman and Lambert. So there's a lot of speed out there right now for the Thrashers. So we'll see if BIC can match their speed with a trick play or so. Got a handoff. Oh, looks like Kaufman missed the tackle. Good run on the play on 1st down.
Nice pickup by Obi, but there's a flag on the play.
Looks like we got a penalty on BIC. Big penalty for BIC, a 15-yard penalty. Looks like BIC setting up Twins right, running back right. Drops back to pass. Looks like he's going deep. He's got a receiver. Touchdown, BIC.
CP's impressing me today, man.
Yeah, he's got hands in his face all day to start the game.
They're putting the pressure on him, and he's delivering.
Absolutely, that was a great hookup with Smoke for a good start to the game with an early touchdown. Looks like BIC elected to go for one. Drops back to pass. Just missed him. All right, nearing the end of the first quarter. Looks like we got 6-0 BIC. Looks like we got Otis back for the Thrashers, a former BIC player. Low weak punt. Looks like the Thrashers are going to set up with some good field. Looks like we got 1st and 10. 44-yard line. Handoff center. Nothing there. How about 2nd and 10? We got 2nd and 9. Looks like the BIC's coming out in about a 3-2 style defense. They got someone creeping off the right. Hand off right. Lot of room to run.
That'll do it for the first quarter.
About 3rd and inches for the Thrashers. Let's see what they do here. This is going to be interesting. They know the middle hasn't had much success, so we'll see what they can do here to sneak this first down in. Looks like the BIC over on the right side is playing off on him. I hope to see a quick pass. Looks like BIC's or Thrashers are staying on the field for 4th and inches.
I like the call. It's 2-down territory. They're expecting the run on 4th and inches. You know, I would have taken a shot to the end zone, maybe not a 15-yard dump, but I like the call.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it from the last play, they had Keith on a nice little quick out there over on the right side. I would have gotten a few. Looks like the corner on the right side is given about 3 or 4 yards here. A quick slant or a comeback route for KC would be an easy first down with his size. So we'll see what they do here. Oh, he's got, oh.
We don't have a face mask, man, but that's the closest we've ever seen. Tackled by his face.
I guess whatever it takes for BIC sometimes, right? It's, you know, honestly, that was probably one man to beat for that. He probably saved a touchdown right there, but dangerous tackle. Good run, though. Very solid run. Looks like we got 2 wide receivers set. Mitch lines up in the backfield at running back. Hand off to Mitch. Gets about 3.
Good play
Maybe
on
2.
defense by 13. Setting the edge, not letting him bounce that outside.
Yeah, Mitch can get you with his speed. He's short, he's quick.
And he's tough.
Yeah, very.
He's one of my favorite runners in between the tackles.
Absolutely, yeah. He's got good power to him for a little guy. Looks like Bobby Newman just checked in, coming in at looks like he's coming in at fullback or tight end rather. Yep, he's checking in as a tight end.
Cut him low. That's got to be a flag. You cannot take someone's legs out like that in this league.
No, absolutely not. Good throw on the play. It was right in his wheelhouse. If given a different circumstance, that probably could have been 6. Looks like BIC has Courage warming up here on the sideline here. He'll get ready to come in on the next BIC drive. Very effective last week against the Bulldogs. Looks like the Thrashers are lining up with a power set, almost like a goal line formation. They have Bobby Newman lining up at like a wing type full with a running back right, handoff left.
Mitch got to turn that up earlier. He's not an outside runner. He's got some good speed, but he just got to lower the shoulder and get up in that hole earlier.
Got second about 6. Looks like Ron just checked in for BIC, so we could see a hit now or here and there coming up on this drive. Quick pass out. Had a nice quick out to Keith. Set up about a, see if that's a 3rd and goal or a 3rd and 1. Really heads up play. Nice blocking downfield by Newman. It's a big down right here for the Thrashers. See if they can execute. Handoff up the middle. Looks like that sets up a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
If the Thrashers can punch it in here and get the conversion, they're going to be in the lead.
They got a heavy line out there for the Thrashers. Look at it. They got a 4-line set with McKnight, Frankie, and they got Bear out there too. So we could see something up the middle right here going up against going up the middle. Oh, they're going to the outside.
Looks like a turnover. That's a costly mistake. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Thrashers regained possession on that, luckily. You don't want to turn the ball over down here.
Yeah, that was not a good play at all for the Thrashers. You gotta, when you have all that size and strength up the middle, you gotta try something up the middle. I can see the idea they had, but when you got James Anthony out there playing nose guard for BIC, you gotta try to match size and size. He stripped that right out.
Getting in the red zone's like going to the bank. You don't go to the bank without making a deposit, right?
Absolutely.
That's what coach used to tell me years ago.
Looks like we got a timeout, Thrashers. They got Coach Richie Augusto out there drawing up a play right now. Another former, another Town Beef retiree turned coach.
Second and goal from about the 5.
Looks like they have Boat lined up at running back. They got a tight end left.
Big turnover. If the play stands, that'll be an interception going BIC's way.
That would be his 2nd interception today. He had that nice one on the opening drive over there on the sideline, so that could be his 2nd pick of the day.
Richie Augusto coming in, drawing plays up in the dirt, dialing up an interception.
They don't know. Some of them don't always work. I could see the idea that he had, though, matching up KC's size to that corner, but you can't underestimate someone based on their size. He already has 1 today, so he can chalk up another interception.
Get down to the goal line, let your offensive line win or lose that possession. You guys going to get a push or you're not going to get a push. There's nothing that you could dial up, no trick play, that's going to help anything. Yeah. Leave it up to the big boys up front. See if they get a push, see if they want it. That's it. Then it's not on the coach at that point. You don't get in, you didn't get a push.
No, you're right there, Ryan. It was an interesting play call, to say the least. It was an early down. They didn't really test the inside running at all, so hopefully they'll learn from their mistakes and have something from it. Looks like Courage Mosey checked in for BIC. Just came into the game, so that's their
shaking everyone's hand.
That's their big runner. He had a great game against the Bulldogs, man. That was impressive. And it looks like if you look over on the far left, we got Laid Back Jones over there, another old BIC player. It's good in open space.
We got a challenge.
It's like the Thrashers are challenging that interception, seeing if he was out of bounds or not, which I believe would set up a third down for the Thrashers. If anything, but as it stands right now, we got a first down for BIC on the 20-yard line. While they're looking at the official review, we got a beautiful day here in Asbury Park, New Jersey, here hosting the BIC and the Thrashers here on week 2 of Town Beef Spring. It's got to be at least 55 degrees outside. Or A7FL. Bringing back my old ways. We with the upgrade here from Town Beef to the A7FL.
It's a catch.
So that lines up BIC first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Looks like we got a pass on the play. Going to Chris early. Looks like we got a call on penalty on the Thrashers. Let's see what the call is. Looks like we got pass interference on the Thrashers. Set up a first and 10 from the 35-yard line. Got BIC lineup in the spread formation. Courage, the one back. Shotgun. Got a handoff to Courage. That was a heads-up play by the Thrashers to stuff him in the backfield. Looks like Kaufman got injured on that last play.
Second and about 15.
CP drops back. He's got some pressure on him.
Looks like we got a holding against the offense. I'd decline this if I'm the Thrashers and bring up 3rd and 15.
Absolutely. Looks like they're really getting some pressure on CP. Taking a look at that most recent play. Looks like McGee over there at the end, instead of looking for the ball, he tried making a big hit on James Anthony. It could have set up a huge interception. Looks like they did decline the penalty. They got 3rd and 15.
Got Troy down here in the slot.
They sent one Thrashers. They sent
That's okay.
Oh,
Wow. On 3rd and 15, you let a 260-pound man run 60 yards down the field and get open.
oh, we got a penalty.
That's a breakdown in the defense.
Yeah, if you notice, he was getting covered one-on-one by Sparks. You don't typically get the best of him, so that was a huge play by James Anthony. He is.
I mean, James Anthony's fast. He's super athletic for his size. Obviously, he's got great hands. You just saw the amazing catch he just made.
Absolutely. He's so underratedly fast. He's got to come take a play off. He's coming off the field. He needs a breather. That was he had to break through 3 levels to get open like that, so he deserves a water break. That was a great play.
I mean, he was covered. I give credit to the linebacker for running that far downfield with him, but good read by CP to just find anything.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks
Not
like
sure what the call was. Still 3rd and 15.
it's hard to take that type of play away from a big guy. So it looks like the game's being continued here. We got 3rd and 15. BIC's running with 2 down linemen, Big Rob and Big Fern.
Yeah, 2 of the best in the business, man. 2 giants up there protecting CP3. Is that BIC timeout or Thrashers?
Looks like timeout BIC. Looks like they want to talk it over. All right, looks like BIC's lining up. 2 down line set. 2 guys that can honestly look like 3 guys, really. 2 probably the best linemen in the game right now. Big Rob might be one of the best offensive linemen to play the game. Definitely got some A7FL Hall of Fame on him. Lambert made it too early of a jump.
Gets out of bounds, but not before he takes a shot.
That was a good run by CP. It looks like that could set them up for a 4th down. BIC typically doesn't punt that often, so 4th and 3 is definitely manageable for CP. But Lambert made a huge step on that kind of put CP in the right direction. So hopefully he can correct on this 4th down and make a big stop.
Big play for both teams right now. 4th and about 2.5, we'll call it. Courage alone back. CP3 in shotgun. Troy down here in the slot.
Yeah, definitely see CP try to take this himself. He likes to put it in his own hands when it comes to short yardage situations, but Courage is definitely not a bad back to have to get the 1st down.
Give the Courage. He got it. No problem. 1st down. Thrashers got to hold on and make a stop here to stay in this game. Just 3 minutes left till halftime. Looks like Big Angry's checked in. I want to see that matchup in the middle.
Looks like BIC's going with the 2 down line set again. 3-wide set for BIC. Chris is in motion.
Another big pickup for Smokey. Dropped a couple last week, but they're going back to him, and he's made some great catches today for first downs.
Yeah, this BIC offense has a ton of weapons. They got a lot of talent in the receiving, and they got a lot in Courage Mosey. So, and not to mention probably one of the best offensive lines in the league right now. So they got a lot to play with here. Hopefully they can find the pieces and get another touchdown.
Two minutes till halftime.
BIC's running a trips formation right now. Looks like they're lining up for a trips.
Look for BIC to take a shot here. Some play action. A lot of speed down here on the bottom of your screen with these three receivers. Tight trips right. Courage in the backfield.
Oh, we got
they go
toss
to the non-receiver side. Fumble.
Oh, he was able
Courage
to
winds up with it.
Smart heads-up play by Courage. He saw the ball coming out and just tucked it back in and took a fall. Looks like BIC's going back to the trips formation. I can look to see something might be tested deep here for CP. Feeling very confident from the first touchdown to Smokey.
No safety in the game right now. Strange play calling on that one.
I did not see that one coming.
I almost thought they were maybe trying to set up a double pass. I've seen BIC do that before, but you can't throw two forward passes, and that one was definitely forward. Third and about 11. 56 seconds left. CP back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Got a guy. Incomplete. Good defense.
That was a huge stop. That was a clutch tackle on the play who broke that up. Looks like that was number 20, Brandon Hambrick, another newbie to the Thrashers squad. Looks like we got 4th and 11, and they're going for it on this down. It's a big down. This would be a huge stop for the Thrashers.
They're going to call offsides on Jones on that. Might have started heading up the field early. What was that point spread again?
I had 7.5. You had 5. So, I mean, there's still a lot of football to be played. So, I got to tell you though, what you said about the Thrashers is spot on. They are surprising me right now. They are playing much better than they played last week. Maybe not on offense. They're still trying to find their niche, but defense, 100%. They are looking great right now.
I thought they played well last week. I thought, you know what, tell you the truth, I think that Gators passing attack is on par, if not better maybe, than BIC's passing attack.
Yeah, no, I could definitely agree with you there. The Gators came out firing early and just kept it on the whole game. But they're doing well right now, the Thrashers. They're, for what they're given, I mean, we definitely, it looks like we got a new quarterback in on 4th and it's got to be 17.
Corey Hammond stepping in. 4th and long situation. Got a guy. What a catch. Nazir Smith, Mr. Incredible. What a crazy catch. Wow.
Wow, that was a great play on the ball. What a huge catch by Nasir. That was awesome. And what a throw by Corey. Right over the defender's head, made a good play on it. First down. Big first.
And they're going to keep him in.
It's those plays against team defenses that really kind of put the dagger into it when you're really trying to set up an offense, see if you can get a before halftime touchdown. This is really going to milk the clock a little bit and see if they can get a late score at halftime.
Interesting call by the Thrashers. By BIC switching up the quarterback right now. Corey back to pass. He's looking. Got a guy. Did he catch it? What's the call? Corey checks into the game. What do you think about that call with 30, 40 seconds left on the clock?
I guess they figured it was 4th and about 17. What could happen? I guess BIC said, let's see if he can dial it up, and he's doing great right now. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, I mean, he's your traditional style drop back quarterback. He can take off and run too, but it definitely, switches things up for the Thrashers for sure. Not gonna have to worry about the run so much with him in the game.
No, absolutely. He's always been a pocket-style quarterback. It's kind of I guess with the ownership of BIC, it kind of brings back a breath of fresh air back in the original days with Nemeth. He very pocket-passing type, and he's probably another A7 Hall of Famer. He just, but Corey's got pocket passing 101 down pat, even when he was in his early days, even with the Warriors.
He's got a lot of receivers to work with, that's for sure.
Oh, he's got a ton of talent out there.
1st and 15. 22 seconds left here to the half. Corey back to pass. Pump fake, steps up. That's going to be grounding. Ball has to make it past the line of scrimmage. And Soltis is over there flipping out again. I think he got thrown out last week. Calm down, Soltis.
Yeah, he might finish the league with most throwouts in a single game. They need to cool him down.
Get him a jersey.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy right now. He might need to go in and play some linebacker, maybe in some DN. BIC does not like the call at all.
It's going to be grounding, which I believe is also a loss of down. CP3 coming back into the game here. Twins right, tight right. This kind of leaves Lambert on an island with Courage. And they tried it last time, running Courage to the weak side. They play fake this time. Back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man.
That's an interception.
Is it a pick? Ty goes to the receiver. If not, what's the call?
Looks like we got a little bit of a scuffle right here for the ball.
No, there's nobody's came. There it is. Soltis, we brought his name up before. Great defense covering one of the best receivers in the league. What's the call? Now, the tie usually goes to the receiver here. But Soltis did come away with it, and they're awarding the ball to the Thrashers. With just 7 seconds left here, they'll hold on, keep it a 6-0 game.
Yeah, that was a really heads-up play by Chris Soltis. He went back. He turned around for the ball. He made a good read on it. Got the pick. Had his feet down. You know, even though in the end there was a fight for it, I think that this should be Thrasher football.
Looks like they want a replay. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, we got first down the other way. That was defense, interception, ball going the other way at the 5.
Gotcha. And it's confirmed. First down, Thrashers going the other way.
Really heads up play. That was a huge interception by Soltis. Big interception. And he's having a great football game today to start the half.
I would just take a knee here, man. There's a victory. You go out 6-0. BIC gets the ball to start the second half. Where is Soltis over there?
He's still walking it off. He is on cloud 9 right now. He knows that it was a big good play, a big play, and that's exactly the spark that the Thrashers needed to go into second half, bringing the defense back out there. He's fired up.
The Thrashers just opt to let the time run out. They don't have to take a knee. And we'll be back third quarter. Hey, Carl. Carl, you want to try to walk up a little bit? Oh, let me see. I got you. We're back here for third quarter action. BIC's got the ball, moving from right to left on your screen. They lead a score of 6-0 over the Thrashers.
Looks like Kaufman hasn't checked back in yet for the Thrashers. I think he might be done for the afternoon today.
Corey back at quarterback. Start the half.
This is interesting to see him starting the second half like this. I guess they really liked what they saw in the first half. Hand off Courage.
Thrashers defense playing really well. You know, they got a tough schedule coming out of the gate. They had to play the Gators out of Baltimore. Great team. Now they draw the defending champs. And next week, I think we're off for Easter. But when we come back, I think they play the U. That's 3 tough games.
That's a very tough schedule. They're definitely getting battle tested to start the season. So, but they're hanging with them. That was a close game last week. We got a nail biter right now. We'll see how they can manage the U. But right now, their defense is the glue holding this together right now. They're playing lights out. Huge sack on the play by Lambert.
We knew he was going to be a factor in this game, no doubt about it. He's got a high IQ at that linebacker position. Slippery. Gets in there, makes a big play to bring up 3rd down here. Great way to start off the half. Let's see if they can hold on and make BIC give this Thrashers offense the ball back.
Yeah, Lambert's very sneaky. He'll find his way. He'll find his way into the backfield, and he's good with his hands. He's good with speed. You know, he's definitely a scary guy to have back there. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't send him again.
Shotgun set. Corey and Courage. Courage coming out in motion to the bottom of our screen. Corey back to pass. He's looking. Little simple out route. Makes Lambert miss that time.
That was a good find by Corey Hammond. He saw him sneaking out. He saw about 2 steps back on Lambert and made a smart play to Courage. And Courage is just as good as running the ball as he is at catching and going.
Oh, he made some spectacular catches last week. Probably one of the best catches of the day. I mean, he's just a weapon everywhere he goes, man. Guys catch the ball in the open field, great running back. And the one thing that's not talked about that I talk about all the time is his ability to pick up the blitz. He's a safety valve back there for any quarterback.
Yeah, he's just an all-around good player.
Both quarterbacks in the game now. CP splitting out on the bottom of the screen with Jones. Thrashers defense right away calling for a double pass here. They're just going to fake it to C3.
Nice pickup by Lambert.
It's going to be a good battle between these two, Lambert and Courage, today. I was looking forward to this. Great running back, great linebacker. BIC's playing a little conservative on this drive. Second and about 6. Back to pass.
Oh, they
Quick
left him.
dump.
Oh! Looks like
James Anthony with the drop. Sounded like when salad hits mayonnaise.
that had a touchdown written all over it. It looks like they didn't pick up the tight end. Thrashers sent 4, but that was looks like the football gods were on Thrasher's side on that play.
He gets real upset about things like that, James Anthony. You know, he's all about business out here. He wants to help his team out. He drops the pass. You better believe he's upset right now.
Looks like we got a CP with Soltis here over on the far end. That's an interesting matchup, to say the least.
Corey pump faking, looking long, looking for CP, but Soltis again. One of the best corners in the league, hands down. Wearing his second skull cap. One of our sponsors here at the A7FL. He was already brain damaged before he started playing this game, by the way. Just want to point that out. This didn't happen here. Soltis is a lunatic.
Yeah, you see the people on the other team on BIC laughing with him. He's got a good reputation in this league, and they know that. That's why he always gets tested as well, though.
He's locked on an island with CP3 again. Shotgun set with courage in the backfield. 4th down here. Throwing it up. Nothing doing. And the Thrashers will hold on. Turnover on downs, and we're going the other way.
That was 2 huge coverage plays by the corners over there. It looks like Hambrick and Soltis. Those were big plays, and also big plays by Lambert to set up that situation.
Pistol set. Thrashers look like they're going to try to run the ball here a little bit. They got to put together a scoring drive and get back in this ball game. BIC's got everybody up in the box. Gerald looks like he might be checking out. Give the little boat. He's going to try the middle of that BIC defense. Gets a couple. Rookie running back for the Thrashers. Little boat. Got to ask him what that nickname means.
To be honest, I don't think he could even tell you. Another
Give to
handoff
him
to
again.
Bo.
Bobby Newman out in front with a good block. Oh, there's a nice piece of running there.
Might be just shy. If not, he might just gotten the 1st down. It looks like he's about an inch shy.
Nicely designed, setting up that cutback lane. BIC finding some room in that running game up the middle. Haven't seen KC back in the game since he got upended in the 1st quarter.
That looks like Bobby switched to the right side. Got a handoff right.
Oh! Oh! Some extracurricular going on. Late hit, late body slam. Someone's getting ejected.
Yeah, that was a very late play by BIC. The play was clearly dead, and he continued to make the tackle.
And it was a horse collar. Let's see what our head official has to say about this. Mr. Kelvin Walker. Not sure if you didn't hear the whistle or the what. Not sure. What do you think they're talking about?
I guess they're just trying to come up with this conclusion for this. They looked like the call was delayed on the Thrashers. It looked like maybe for an encroachment or something like that. But it looks like they're trying to. Looks like they have some. They're trying to decide what they're going to do with that unnecessary roughness call.
And the refs are still trying to figure this out. Not really sure what they could be talking about. I saw a guy get dragged down by the back of his shirt way after the whistle. What do you think, Jimbo?
I mean, I don't know. The original play was there was a flag on the Thrashers, but I think that should be negated by that last horse collar. That's an unnecessary roughness. I would think that they would give the Thrashers a 15-yard for BIC's unnecessary roughness, but we'll see what the refs decide.
We got one of the BIC captains down there, Ant Live Richardson, one of the funniest guys I've ever met.
Yeah, he's a character. And looks like they got Stansbury out there talking to the refs as well. All right, looks like they came to a decision. Teams are going back out there.
Carl, maybe slide towards the 50 a little bit more. I started to lose you for a second. Keep coming, keep coming. Damn, now I lost you.
Should I go back?
Yeah, maybe that's the sweet spot.
All right. Looks like we're setting back up here. The ref's going to make the final call. All right. It looks like they just offset the penalties.
Here we go. Maybe a free play here. Definitely BIC was offsides on that. And Mr. Kelvin Walker's got the call.
Yep, we got an offsides call on BIC. That's a big break for the Thrashers. Now it sets up like a definite third and manageable. It's 3rd and 1. So we'll see what they can do with this. They've had some recent success with short yardage 3rd downs. So Gerald's making some good plays back there. So we'll see what I'll see what they draw up. Looks like KC checked back in.
Little boat chipping away. Another nice piece of running. Eventually, BIC is going to have to make an adjustment to respect that. I mean, that's the Thrashers' game. Make them stop the run, catch them sleeping, go with that play action, and catch KC up top.
Absolutely. They're making some good play calls back there. Looks like the Thrashers got an injury on that play. It looks like Bobby Newman may have to come out, might have rolled his ankle. So hopefully we'll get to see him come back in. A lot of injuries today on both sides. Make sure everyone gets a good stretch in, drinks plenty of water. Looks like McKnight checked in to be tight end. Oh, we got a deep ball. Oh, that's a catch.
What a catch.
Wow, what a great catch. That is definitely a Thrashers catch. He was down.
Amazing catch. Little boat with a huge reception.
He was using Ron's back on that play. That was a great catch.
Big play the Thrashers needed.
This sets up another goal line opportunity for the Thrashers.
Let's see what the Thrashers dial up here.
Now, the last time the Thrashers were in the goal line, it was a costly interception on a fade route to KC. So I'm sure they got something a little different up their sleeve. Looks like they're going split twins left with a receiver right. No back set. This will be interesting to see what they drew up. That was a smart play by the Thrashers. Really good call on that screen pass to Keem. Looks like we got another injury on the play. Looks like Ron's injured. Safety for BIC. Might need to take a play off or two.
Thrashers threatening now with just 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Looks like they took out a wide receiver and put in Bear. For the Thrashers, big nose guard. Now coming into block, so we might see some nice handoff to Little Boat, see if they can punch it in. They got Otis checked in at wide receiver left. So they tried doing a little misdirection with a toss left with the receiver in motion. That was unsuccessful, so now we got a second down.
Big stick by BIC.
So one thing that was different about the Thrashers that I've been seeing on their goal line, they put in these huge bodies to play the middle, and they're not running anything up the middle. It's different to me. I get their idea behind it, but they really got, if you're putting all this weight in the middle of the field, you got Big Leon and Bear and McKnight. These are three big guys. You gotta try something up the middle to match their size, especially since BIC Stansbury's not playing today.
Don't understand the play call on that.
Yeah, Otis had nowhere to run on that. Now we got a third down, a fourth down. No, I'm sorry, third down.
Don't even close the camera, just leave it open.
Looks like we got a timeout, Thrashers. Want to talk it over.
But still, we have to like a zoomed in shot on the Thrashers timeout or whatever.
So if you're just tuning in now to A7FL here watching football with us at Asbury Park, we have another great matchup for you coming up right after this game. We have New Jersey Savage versus the Animals, which should be a good matchup following the BIC Thrasher game. Definitely want to tune in for that. Two local teams, I believe they're actually from near the same cities, coming together to play some 7-on-7. Really on a really beautiful day here in Asbury Park. Looks like Bears checking out. Going back to a base offense for the Thrashers. It's a big play right here. Let's see what they can do with it. No back set, 3 wide. Karan checked into the game for the Thrashers. We got a touchdown Thrashers, but a late penalty call.
Against the Thrashers.
Thrashers got to get something going on offense. Their defense has been playing a hell of a game. They got to get something moving.
Yeah, I mean, they got all the way down here. Like I said, you go to the bank, you got to make your deposit.
All right, we got twins left, receiver right, motion. Huge stop on fourth down for BIC. That sets back up BIC's offense. Pretty backed up in their own field range. So we'll see what Thrashers defense can do. Maybe they can get another huge interception. Looks like we got Courage, Nasir, Smokey, Big 3 and CP lining up for BIC's offense. I'll look to CP3 trying to dial it up maybe on first or second down. Try to get them out of their own, away from their end zone.
Looked like that ball came out of his hand like a bow and arrow.
Thrashers have been getting good pressure on him all day. Karan was lined up at safety, came down to cover Courage, and made a great coverage play on that. So it looks like they have Lambert just spying CP. Oh, huge tackle on the play by number 20, Hambrick. That had a lot of yards written all over
He
it.
doesn't make that. He's still running.
That was a huge play. See, now this third down is going to be very interesting for BIC because they are backed up pretty far. And the Thrashers have been going at them all day. If they can slow CP, they may be able to put them in a punting situation, which is something BIC does not like to do. So we'll see what CP3 draws up here. CP drops back.
Call against BIC. What's the call on that? Did you see it?
It looks like it might be on CP3. Calling moving before the snap. Something that they've been working on. They've been trying to work on with him all game.
Clock's ticking this whole time.
All right, so this sets up a 3rd and 9. This is a huge, huge play for the Thrashers to try to see if they can get something going. It's a big play right now. I would look for either a run from CP or some sort of pass down to Smokey. Nice tackle.
Starks making a big play.
So this puts BIC in an interesting situation. They don't like to punt. Big Rob is signaling punt, but we'll see what they decide. Yep, looks like they're sending out the punt team. That was a huge stop by Starks to set up a punt. This brings the offense back out there. All right, we got. Looks like BIC is punting off to Otis. He's got a lot of speed back there. Really good throw off. Even better play by the return team.
Thrasher's been in the red zone twice. On the 5, no less.
Yeah.
And twice didn't punch it in. Leaving too many points on the board right now. It's only a matter of time before that BIC offense gets on track. This is a big drive right now for the Thrashers, to say the least.
Yeah, it looks like they have Bobby Newman checked back in. They're going back to their base offense. Let's see if they can get something going, because they're getting down the field without a problem, but once they get to the red zone, they're throwing some plays out there that you can't really put together. So hopefully they can find what they're missing and get a good score. Looks like the Thrashers are lining up. No wide receiver set. Looks like the Jim Newman and Frankie on the line. Huge sack on the play. Looks like they were looking to Keem deep. He had about half a step on his secondary guy, on his corner. So this sets up about a second and 15.
Did a good job making the first guy miss. Campbell cleaned them up.
Looks like they're setting up with twins right, single left. Not a lot of safety coverage today. A lot of them have been dropping down to cover, leaving the middle pretty open. So we'll see if they can capitalize off that. Oh,
Airing it out. Oh, that's not a flag. It's going for the ball.
real heads up play by Keem. Questionable flag. Looking at 17. That would have been his third interception today. That would have been a big pick for BIC with good field position.
Take a look at that replay.
This backs up BIC or the Thrashers all the way back.
He was going for the ball.
What kind of play call would you draw up on this? We're looking at like a 3rd and like 27.
You got to get a little chunk. You can't go for it all right here and get a turnover. You know, get a little bit, put yourself in a good situation for a good throw off, and let your defense come back on the field. You can't make any mistakes here. If Keith Morrison would have caught that, he might have been out for 6 weeks. Ron Clerk was just bearing down on him.
Yeah, he was begging for him to catch that ball. That's a real letdown for the Thrashers on that situation. This the defense got to come out here and make another stop for their offense. This is there's a lot of pressure on this offense because eventually they will click.
We're going to get a throw off here. Carl, just focus on your guy returning it. Just focus on your guy returning it right now.
About to set the return. That's a good throw off from the Thrashers. At least get him to midfield. Great return for BIC, setting him up inside the 30.
BIC starting with good field position. Thrashers need to stop here desperately.
All right, we got a 1st and 10 inside the 30. This is where they can, in a sense, put the nail in the coffin for the Thrashers. This is in CP's hands, so we'll see what he dials up. Oh, nice catch by Nasir. That was a great play. Nasir Smith made a great play on that ball. Bobbled it up to himself. We got about 2nd and 5 for BIC off a nice hitch route from Old Reliable over there on the right side. Thrashers need a huge stop here on defense. Anything, fumble, sack, anything that can change the momentum of this game.
Nobody's in the middle of the field. James Anthony looked like he wanted to knock that ball's lights out.
Oh, he is going to be mad at the world at the end of this game. He takes his catches very seriously.
Just kind of threw 2 fists up at that one.
Good look from CP. Just probably about a half a second off. It's another huge 3rd down for the Thrashers. We got Big Evil in there at nose guard. We'll see if he can make something happen. Huge sack on the play.
I believe that's Ishola checking in. Kevin Ishola.
Looks like we got a couple people down for the Thrashers. Looks like the first one up is Starks. He's feeling something on his ankle.
I think that's Karan Klein that might be down.
Oh, he's back up.
Oh, but he's back up like someone hit the reset button on him.
So we got about, once they set back up, we're looking at about a 4th and 2. And this actually is probably the biggest play of the game so far. This is a huge, huge stop if they can for the Thrashers. It's gonna be interesting to see how they play this without Stark in the game. He's a big help against with the pass rush. So they got Bear in right now. See if they can slow him down. Ashola coming off the weak side end should be a big help for the Thrashers, so we'll see what they draw up here for BIC.
Nobody up on the top of the field that contains CP.
I don't think
would
anybody's
just
covering the tight end either.
flag on the play. Courage.
Good tackle on the play. We'll see what the flag is on. Looks like we got Savage getting ready, warming up on the sidelines.
Got trips left on the bottom of the screen. Tight right. So it puts Lambert on an island again with CP3 and the tight end on the top of the screen. This is mismatch right here. CP3 looks like he's going to keep it. It's a great block out front by Courage, and that's what I'm talking about.
That was a huge touchdown, huge block ahead. He really put McGee on the ground, and CP just followed him the whole way.
That's why Courage is a complete package. He runs the ball, catches the ball, picks up the blitz, gets out in front, throws a great block, springs his quarterback, puts them up 2 scores now. Corey Hammond's checking back in the quarterback.
Looks like they're going to 2 to even it up at 14. So we'll see what we got drawn up here. Corey, for the minimum amount of time he's been playing, he had a great game today.
He's a great quarterback. I was surprised to see him come to a team that already had a great quarterback. I thought he was going to line up with Savage. I guess it didn't work out. Great defense again. This time it's Hambrick.
Looks like Smoke got the best of him on that play. That was a great play. Smoke, another one who had a fantastic game today. So we got 14. We got 14 nothing. BIC.
Wait, why is it 14? Shouldn't it be 12? He caught it. Oh, I couldn't catch that on my camera. BIC set to throw off here, leading 14-0. This guy means business. Oh! That's one for the highlight reel.
That was a huge hit on the play.
Stevenson not even trying to make a move, runs into a brick wall. Good Lord, who made that hit?
He got up from that, but you know he's feeling that tomorrow. That was a huge hit. We'll see what the Thrashers can put together. There's 10 minutes left. There's still plenty of time in this football game. They just got to score quick, and the defense has to really be what the defense has been doing the whole game.
New quarterback. KC in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's got a little bit of room. Out of bounds. Maybe about a 6 or 7 yard pickup. Thrashers in a hurry up.
Looking at a 2nd and 3. Newman checks in at tight end. Twins right. Keith alone up top.
Pump fake. Pump fakes again. Makes the guy miss. Got a little bit of room. Gets out of bounds. That's going to be enough for a Thrashers first down. They're on the move.
I think he was signaling Keith to go deep. Looks like Keith had about half a step on his guy. If the play lasted a little bit longer, that could have been a good, really interesting play for the Thrashers. First and 10. This is an impressive drive for the Thrashers they're putting together right now.
They've been having impressive drives all game. Haven't gotten in the end zone. That's been the story of today for the Thrashers. Back to pass. Looking over the middle. Nice snack. Snag. Oh, big hit. Nick Kine with a big catch.
He's back up quick. So we got a hurry up offense now. Another first down. They're moving the chains. Oh, he's got space.
Keith Morrison down the left sideline. Thrashers are driving.
All right, we got another first down here. Looks like BIC is taking a timeout. Reset their defense. I don't blame them. They just gave up about 40 yards of offense in about a minute and a half, so definitely need to take the time to think about their next move.
8 minutes left. Think the Thrashers got a shot here? Down 2 scores?
I think they can get a score, but we'll definitely see what happens. Their defense has been playing fantastic. The score does not reflect the Thrashers' defense at all. They've played very well today. So, especially losing Kaufman again early in the game, they still managed to have a terrific game. So, well, who knows? A big stop, anything can happen. Looks like the Thrashers are ready to go. Got a first and 10 on the 30.
Interesting formation here. Inside reverse. Sniffed out.
This is not the time for the Thrashers to try anything creative. This is this is something you test maybe in the first quarter or second quarter. This is not something you do down 14 with 7.5 left. That is a weird play call by the Thrashers coaches.
BIC looking for a timeout.
So, do you think's had the best performance so far today in game 1?
It's tough to say. I mean, not a big day from Courage. I mean, he made some big plays. He made the lead block to put them up the second score. Soltis made a lot of great plays in the secondary. I mean, he's done just about everything that he had to stick Troy, one of the best receivers in the league, one of the best receivers of all time. Did a pretty good job, got an interception. If I had to give a game ball to somebody, I think it's Soltis. What about you?
No, he played fantastic. Honestly, today, just by his presence and causing havoc, I'd say mine is probably Smokey. He started the game off with a nice touchdown on a post route. He got the 2-point conversion. He's just making plays. Every time he's in, the ball gets thrown to him for a reason, and CP's been finding him. And CP, you could also share that award with, in my opinion. The Thrashers defense has been in his face the whole game, whether it's Lambert or whether it's Starks, anybody. He's been managing to get the job done. So it has to go to those two.
Incomplete.
This is a crucial third down for the Thrashers.
They got to treat it like 2-down territory. They don't have to get it all in one shot. It's 2-down territory. Can't be afraid of fourth down here. You take 2 shots at the first down, or do you try to chip away a little bit? You know what? They haven't gone back to Little Boat in a while. He's had some pretty effective running in the third quarter.
No, you're right. I don't even see him in the game. I see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to spread the field. Maybe they see if the QB can get a keeper or something, but he's got to find an open receiver. I feel like they're running the routes out there that just won't get them open. Definitely a good check down route would be exactly what he needs to find right now, that it can at least chop them to the 15 or even the 20 or something. This is a big lead. He's got room.
Ball's out, but not before he has a first down.
I think that ball going out before the 20-yard line might stop them from getting the first down. This might be 4th and inches.
I'm not sure what the call is on that. I guess it is where the ball goes out of bounds, but what if your progression's ahead of that?
It's wherever the ball lands.
Okay.
Wherever, because it's really, I mean, you can drop the ball down and the player can keep running, but if the ball goes down, that's really where the ball has to lie. And that's really where the line is. This, for the Thrashers, is probably the ball game. They need to get this in order to advance and even have a chance to come back, or else they'll just the BIC will just run out the clock on them.
Throws it up to Bobby Newman, who's not going to go down until he gets into
That's
the
a
end zone.
touchdown.
And that's a touchdown, Thrashers.
That is a huge touchdown for Bobby Newman. That's a welcome back 101 right there. I don't know what BIC was doing. Definitely miscommunication in the middle of the field. There was no safety presence over the top. It looks like they had Clerk out the game on that play, and he made a good play and got the score.
Thrashers put themselves back in this game. It's a big conversion here. They're going to go for 1 from the 5.
Going for 1 is very smart for them right now. They don't want to. They definitely want to keep it as conservative as possible. You know, it's a. Now the only thing is their play call on the goal line has been very unsuccessful all game. So we'll see what they drew up here. Oh, huge tackle. This kid's been having a great game. I think that's number 17 again. He's played fantastic all game today. 2 interceptions.
Was he the guy that had that big hit on the throw-off?
He might have. I think that was him. He's just been playing lights out all game. He had a pick on the goal line on a fade route, which could have been the deciding touchdown in this game. And he had another pick in the opening drive over there on the sideline. So he's just been playing fantastic.
Thrashers are going to have to throw off to BIC. Their defense has played great all game. Let's see if they can hold on here and keep this a ball game.
It looks like the Gunners for the Thrashers they got Mitch out there and they got McGee. 2 good open field tacklers. Mitch has crazy speed, so we'll see if they can make a play. Looks like going back. Looks like laid back for BIC. Who definitely has the speed to make something happen.
Yeah, Jones is a threat back there.
Not a good throw. A sky type throw, giving Jones plenty of space. Huge tackle by Mitch. That was a great tackle by Mitch.
Turn off for a sec just to change the battery.
Just make sure you shut it all the way down and wait till that thing light goes out and everything before you replace it.
All right, this is
Got to be looking for a heavy dose of courage here, but with Corey Hammond's checking into the game, I think they're going to come out throwing.
Yeah. This is the type of drive where A7FL is all about. This is a lot of fun right here. 6 minutes left, 1 possession game. We got, this defense who's been playing lights out. And that's the one play the Thrashers didn't want to give up. That's the one person you don't want to see get the ball is Courage.
Easy first down for Courage.
He made that look light.
Overall, a good day for Courage. Not like last week, but like I said, he had a great block to spring that touchdown for CP3. Big first down here in the fourth quarter. Keep the sticks moving, keep the clock moving.
Looks like Kevin Ishola just checked in, plays a little D-line. He's got a lot of speed, good tackler. Karan checked in at corner. Still no CP. I'd look to Hammond to throw.
Corey keeping it.
Did not see that one coming.
He likes to mix it up, man.
Corey is not known for his feet. that was he got up smiling on that play. He knew that was mostly a clock burner. So
Corey Hammond out of Saraville, New Jersey. He's wearing one of our Vector mouth guards from Athlete Intelligence. They measure all the impacts that our athletes get. We got a guy in the room over here set up with a computer. We could actually see every impact, how hard it was. Good to see him out there.
Looks like they're checking the spot of the ball.
Still a ball game here with 4:49 left. BIC leading over the Thrashers 14-6. Next up we have New Jersey Savage versus New Jersey Animals. Should be a great game. Or maybe not. I don't know. The Animals coming off a tough loss from last week. Getting blown out by the Misfits.
Misfits is a great football team to watch from
Corey
PA.
looking to throw. He's got some time. He's going to throw it up. I don't know what BIC is doing.
Oh, that is a bad flag.
What's the call?
That is a bad
It's uncatchable. It's uncatchable. Could be unsportsmanlike. We'll see. Why would BIC come out throwing the ball right here? Why? Clock is running.
And if they call a pass interference on that is a rough call. I'm not sure about that one.
They
That
call
ball-
pass interference. Soltis is going to have an aneurysm, I think. Or no, that's not Soltis. Who's that on the field? I don't know what coach that is.
Oh, that's the other one. Soltis is clapping though. He's out there. Soltis is making his voice known. See, I don't know what BIC is thinking here. Do they think the game is over? That's the funny thing that I'm trying to put together here. Looks like they have Fridge playing center. Looks like Fern's taking a breather. Hopefully we can get something going here.
Little screen pass. That's a way to get somebody taken out. And that's going to bring up second down.
I am not sure where these flags are coming from this. It looks like it was just a misread play. Corey just threw the ball in the air and hoped to God someone would catch it. I'm not sure what they're going to call on this one. This one might also be on BIC. And now Courage is coming out of the game. So we got a first and about 16 for, about first and 15 for BIC. Had some questionable play calls to start this drive, so we'll see what they can come back with. Corey's lining up in the back, drops back. Huge sack on the play. Bear is just wreaking havoc out there. Clock is running.
How do you stop that, man?
It's
What are you going to put in front of him that's going to stop him? What?
His name is Big Fern, and he's coming back out there. That's an immovable object with an unstoppable force going at each other. It's hard to tell. I mean, Bear might be quietly one of the most underrated nose guards in the league. A lot of that he aids to his size. I mean, it's hard when you see players like Big Mo coming out who's good at almost everything he does on the line to even think of Bear, but he makes plays. You know, he spends half the time on the field, and he makes a lot of noise just by his presence. So Corey's still out there. We got 2nd and 20.
Ref talking it over.
Corey's struggling back there on this drive. I've been noticing there's been a lot of great coverage down the field from the Thrashers. Soltis is just hovering over Smokey. And we're back. See what we got. See what we got here.
2nd and 20. And we just can't seem to get things moving. 2:47 left in this game. Can BIC close it out?
Big.
Batted down.
Big swat down by Starks. That's a huge play. These are the little things that that BIC do. That this is what they do sometimes. They're coming up these weird plays. They don't know what to do with them, and they're getting away from their strategy here. Now they're backed up against the wall, and now the Thrashers have all of the momentum right now.
Third and 20.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark.
They might not get this playoff before the 2-minute warning. And they won't. BIC will stay in the set. Doesn't look like they'll huddle up.
Soltis is freaking out on the sideline over nothing. Oh, that's another miscue on BIC.
It's going to go against BIC and push them back even more. Even still, if the Thrashers score, they still got to get 2 to tie it up. BIC had an overtime game last week. I don't think they want another one.
I think it was a 3 overtime game. That
Right.
felt like forever. That was a great football game.
Corey back to pass. Throwing it up. He's got a man, but no.
Soltis, huge play
Takes
again.
a shot from his own guy. I don't think he's got a second skull cap down there. They should make one of those second skull.
I think they're just
second skull cup.
I think they're just called cups, right? that was a huge walk it off, Soltis. You've had a great game. That was a huge stop. He was draped back about 5 yards on the receiver and came right back up to make a play. That was a huge play, and now this is where the Thrashers wanted it. So this is they got him backed up. They got decent field position, and now they're throwing it off. Now I'm curious to see who's returning for them. Looks like they got
Karan Klein back there.
another freak athlete here at A7. He's fast. He's strong. There's the throw.
Is it returnable? Doesn't look like it. Great throw. Going to back the Thrashers up. Looks like they're going to spot that probably around the 3 or 4 yard line. About the 5.5 yard line, it looks like. The Thrashers got to go 95 yards with 1:49 left in the fourth quarter and then get a 2-point conversion.
I believe they still have all their timeouts, though, Rise, so we'll see what they can do with this. This is a real do-or-die situation for the Thrashers. They're going up against on the 5-yard line. That's a hefty load right there, especially with that BIC defense.
First and 10. I'm not sure if Gerald's hurt, but we haven't seen him come back in the game. Quarterback for the Thrashers.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're going with the conventional set. Bobby Newman checked back in. He was injured before. There's a lot of speed out there for the Thrashers, so they're airing it out.
Throwing
First
it up.
Play.
Looked like he could have made a play on that.
Yeah, Casey kind of gave up on that a little bit, and Ron was draping on him for a little bit, but Ron is not known for his coverage skills. So attacking him is probably their smartest move.
Until he gets a shoulder on you.
Yeah, Ron can hit. He's a hitter. I think they have enough time, though, where they don't need to just air it out every single play. If they just chip away, they can find themselves at the 50-yard line probably before the 1-minute mark.
Bobby Newman at tight end. Shotgun set. KC avoiding a car accident there. 4 BIC players tried to decapitate him.
Yeah, Ron clearly wants to hit somebody right now. He's in a type of mood.
Thrashers in a hurry up. Back to pass. This might be he escapes. Looking downfield. He's got Bobby Newman across the field.
Oh, Bobby's got space.
He's got some room. He's still on his feet. That's going to be good enough for a first down and bring the Thrashers out to midfield, stopping the clock at 1:08. Thrashers trailing here, 14-6.
That was a big play by Bobby. He was asking for the ball. I think Bobby of old would have gotten at least another 20 yards, but he still looks like old Bobby in rare form. Good heads-up play by that quarterback. All right, we got a big first down here.
Looking to throw it up again. Got some air underneath that one. Intercepted. This should be the ball game. Pending a catastrophe by BIC, which they would probably like to put themselves in a situation for a catastrophe. Stop the clock. Okay.
And that had a great start to it. Unfortunately, I think that'll wrap it up here for the Thrashers.
Like I said, if BIC just kneels it out like they're supposed to, yeah. But if BIC wants to play how BIC has been playing and make it interesting, they're going to take 4 shots at the end zone.
I got to tip my hat off to the Thrashers, though. They really they played very well. Their defense played lights out the whole game. And their offense, if they clicked at the right time, you were right. We could have saw a Thrasher victory today.
It's a tough division, man, the South Division. Mixed in with all those Baltimore teams, it's going to be interesting how this shapes up. And that's going to do it. BIC elects to take a knee, even though you don't have to take a knee in this league. If it's known already that you can kneel out the clock, you tell the official, and they'll just run this one off.
Yeah. A lot of respect to both teams. BIC is got an interesting way ahead of them. I still think BIC needs to find themselves a little bit. They really got to find that spark. They should be winning by a lot more in some of these games.
All right, we're going to close this one down and get ready for Thrashers versus Animals coming up next.